What's up guys, M.Cayabyab here, and today I'm gonna do a $100 thrift challenge. Let's get started. What's up guys, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is M.Cayabyab. I am a fashion enthusiast. I love talking about men's fashion. I love talking about vintage shirts, high-end fashion, sneakers, vintage, and everything related to fashion. So if you guys are into any of that, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. Alright guys, so here's a little disclaimer. I had this idea right when this whole coronavirus pandemic thing started, and I was like, dang, you know, how cool would it be to do $100 challenge but doing it online? And I know that's super risky, so this is why it's a disclaimer. So when I do thrift online, I want you guys to know that when I do get my packages, I wipe it down and I actually place it in my little studio. I take really good care of myself and make sure I don't get anyone infected. I have my gloves on and I'm touching my packages and all that good stuff. So when I do get my clothes, I don't know when, hopefully soon, I want you guys to know that I will be using my gloves. I will disinfect the box, and then while I'm looking at the clothes, I'm actually going to be washing it prior to actually showing you guys my clothes. Stay safe, wash your hands, and don't get your loved ones sick. And guys, stay healthy. $100 thrift challenge, here it goes. Let's just freaking get started. We can look at the clothes together. I'm actually going to be using a numerous amount of websites, and I'm just gonna clip whatever I feel is super dope when I could just talk to you guys about it. Kind of like window shopping with you guys, I guess you could say. So I guess the websites I will be using is Grailed, Depop, Etsy, and eBay. Those 4 websites I'll be using, and I'll try to be quick with it. I only do have $100. I am looking for spring and summer pieces, and hopefully some dope jackets that I don't have that I could save for fall if it's a good price. So yeah guys, let's just get started. I'll go ahead and do my screen recording. So just to talk about the websites, Grailed is actually, you know, known for having high-end streetwear, like second-hand clothes. So that's basically what Grailed is. They also have shoes as well. So for Depop, if you guys don't know what Depop is, it's kind of like the same thing as Grailed but less streetwear stuff. So I guess you could say it's just more of like vintage finds or like secondhand items. You will find high-end fashion pieces. I personally don't think that they will have, you know, 1985 Jordans. When it comes to vintage shopping, you want to have the correct sizes. Here my size is right here, and that way I know what size fitting that I like and how do I go about to actually purchasing it, I guess you could say, or deciding if I should get it or not. So first things first, we'll be using Grailed. So I guess we could just start with tops. Deals under 100. Dude, they're listening. There's just no way. I'm gonna do my filter. I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to vintage stuff, I like to size up. So I'll do a large and a medium. Dude, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this brand that I used to wear during middle school, back in the baggy like clothes era. It's called Lot 29, and basically they would incorporate like Cartoon Network characters, so like Bugs Bunny or what's his name, Marvin the Martian, him and Roadrunner. So yeah, good times. Here's the thing with me guys, I will never ever wear a rock band tee, and if you guys ever see me wearing one, please comment below and, you know, in any of my videos, and just freaking slap me or just be like, dude, you are such a hypocrite. Because the thing about band tees is that I feel like you should know about them. You know, you shouldn't hop on the trend just because everyone's, you know, wearing them. When it comes to vintage tees, I'm all about rap tees, some basketball like right here, but I mean sports could get controversial, and just cars. Ooh, so like dude, a shirt like this, 35 bucks, and it's Nike. Like, I think this is super sick. It doesn't say it's vintage. Oh, it does say it's vintage, I'm sorry, but yeah guys, this shirt is super dope. I'll heart that. That's pretty dope. vintage Carhartt hoodie. We got a little poop stain in the back. And dude, someone either had like a big old pimple on their back or ate crap, ate shit. But dude, this is actually pretty dope, not gonna lie. I mean, it does say it's vintage. That's pretty cool for 65 bucks and $25 shipping. So shipping I gotta keep in mind. This is pretty dope fit. I don't really know much about Maison Margiela. Are a high-end fashion company. So I mean, I'm learning as much as you guys, and if I find out any information, I'd be more than willing to tell you guys, or if you guys tell me any information about the brand, guys, like I'm super open to it. What's the next one? All right, that's it for Grilled. Grilled has a lot of dope shirts. I'm pretty sure they have doper sweaters too. I might have to just look at anything under $100 rather than tops. But for the sake of the video, we'll move on and check out the other websites. The next website I'll be using is Depop. So I know a lot of fashion YouTubers use this, so let's see what we can use. What should we look for? Maybe we'll just go vintage. Oh, and I gotta make sure your boy choose menswear, cause yeah. All right, what do we have here? Ooh, dude, not gonna lie, this guy straight up look like Pedro. Do you guys know who Pedro is? This dude straight up looks like him. But that is actually a sick ass freaking jacket, dude. This is really nice. I really like this. For $70. You like it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been looking for a nice Letterman varsity vintage jacket. Something about Letterman jackets just looks like boss. It just screams boss to me. This is super dope. $176 though. Purple and gold. Not really too sure if I'm a big fan of that. I would like to get the sizing of this. So, boy, say me that. I'm liking it. Supreme. Bootleg. Box logo tee. That's funny. This is sick, dude. This guy's stuff is dope. It's extra large. Obviously, it's not gonna fit me. I am 5'5", and this dude's like 6 foot. But that's dope. Yo, what about these freaking anime shirts? How do you guys feel about these anime shirts? Guys, this is super freaking dope. And then it's a medium too, $15. And it's red. Like, I'm a big fan of collared varsity jackets. This is sick. I like it, and it's affordable, 15 bucks. We'll keep looking. Yeah, I think I found a good amount of good pieces here at Depop, vintage wise. Let's just go ahead and move on to Etsy. Cool, so just to talk about Etsy. Etsy is more of like people who sell, you know, accessories like rings and all that other stuff, and I doubt I'll find anything nice, but your boy wants to just go ahead and try. So look up men vintage. So that could be a shirt, ring, watch, whatever. This is actually pretty dope. Digging the Western vibes for sure. And dude, they're from freaking San Francisco. What the heck? Digging the colors. This is for sure a spring jacket I would cop. But I'm kind of sketch about, you know, colored tones during the fall time. More of like neutral black, gray, and white. It is 50 bucks, and they are from the Bay Area. Your boy will like it. I don't know why this is so dope. I mean, it is 306 bucks, but I mean, come on, you gotta admit this is a pretty damn gangster ass ring. But I wouldn't really wear this outside, but if I'm going on a nice date and like to flex, I'd probably wear something like that. But that is dope. I don't know about 306, so I'll skip you. So Depop, as you can tell, they do have nice vintage finds and people who are trying to sell like jewelry and all that other stuff. But let's just go ahead and move on to the final website that we're going to be using, eBay. So just real quick about eBay, there's nothing really much for me to say. eBay is a good place to find vintage tees. I honestly have been secretly looking for some vintage Levi's, and I I'm looking for a lighter blue colored denim. So I don't know. We'll go ahead and try to find it. Hopefully we'll find something other than shirts. Alright guys, so it's finally here. 2 weeks later and my items are finally here. So if you guys are wondering why it actually took forever to do this video, and that's because my last item was actually coming from Canada, and that I did not know until I asked the person like, hey, like where are you located at? And they're like, oh, we're actually located in Canada. And I was like, okay, well how long do you think it'll normally take to get a package from Canada to, you know, California? They're like 2 to 3 weeks, but due to this pandemic it could take longer, so it took forever. It finally came. That I'm actually super stoked to show you guys, but yeah, let me just get right into it. So the first item that I have here is actually my Harley Davidson vintage shirt. What I didn't see was when it was made. So this was actually made 2017. Not necessarily vintage, unfortunately, but I really do like the logo. And for the price, who wouldn't buy it, right? So simple pocket tee, white shirt, Harley Davidson. It does say Glendale. If you don't know where that is, that's in California. I believe it's kind of near LA. So you got a little design right there in the back. You'll see me wearing this shirt literally by itself majority of the time. Maybe when it hits fall or spring of next year, or maybe even winter, you'll see me wearing this under, you know, an overshirt, flannel, jacket, outerwear jacket. But something simple like this and so minimal, I feel like you want to show off those, you know, that faded logo in the front, the pocket tee, you know, the scratched up design in the back. Obviously I'm going to wear this with shorts because with summertime here in California, it's stupid hot. And for the price, it's like a why not, you know? On to the next shirt. My next item is this vintage, for sure it's vintage, BMW Collector Series shirt in a large, so it's white. Dude, I honestly got this for a steal. So it's actually made from Hanes beefy tee, so this is a little bit more thicker. But I like the little fade on the front. I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but honestly, I personally like it, and that's all that matters. It's super simple, and you know me, I love vintage cars, model 507, and you do have like a model number of the shirt out of 3000. So super simple. I honestly thought the logo was actually gonna be like smaller, but it's actually pretty big now that I got it. Nothing in the back, it's all plain and white. It is single stitch. Unfortunately, it does not tell me the year when this shirt was made. But anyways, yeah guys, I mean, super white shirt, very simple. So you usually see me wearing this more towards the summer, or if I want to just change my outfit up and wear like an overshirt and have this under here. I would have honestly got a black shirt, but it was so hard to find quality shirts for the right price. And it's just like, I got this and it's just like, you know, why not? It's such a steal, and it's something that I love, which is vintage cars. Logo, I like it. Cars, I like it. And for the price, I love it. On to the next item. We're getting into the more interesting items, alright? So, my next item is actually a vintage orange tab Levi's. You're probably thinking, what the heck? Like, orange tab Levi's? I never heard of that. And truthfully guys, I've honestly never heard of that either. I'm super stoked to talk to you guys about this because it's always interesting to find a good price item, and finding it because of the knowledge that you obtain, I guess you could say. The color that I got is actually a light blue denim. I feel like this is a necessity when you are wearing denim. I'm not a big fan of darker denim anymore. I actually feel like I look better with lighter colored denim. So yeah guys, pretty mint condition. The fit is actually a 505, so I believe it is a straight fit. I'm not really too sure. I haven't really looked much into the 505s, but I know that they are popular when it came to the orange tab. And basically this is a 33 by 32. I don't know if you guys can see this, but in the butt pocket, it does have an actual orange tab Levi's. So correct me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, orange tab Levi's actually came about around the 70s to the 90s. And the model I have here is actually a 1996. Basically, how you can tell is if you look at the logo, it does have like 3 numbers, 933M, and I believe 33 is going to be the waist size. And then you'll see 1196, and basically 96 is the last 2 numbers within the year, so this is 1996. The quality feels like amazing. I wouldn't say it's as heavy as like denim, but just something about the quality, I can't really explain it. Like if you felt like H&M jeans, you could kind of feel it's like a little bit thin, but this actually has like some weight onto it. And how you can tell these are actually real vintage is obviously orange tab. The stitching by the butt pocket, they said that it should always be orange, and I believe the 2000 ones, it's orange and blue, so that's how you know, and that's how I know. But the number one thing that sucks about this item is the fact that it almost doesn't fit me. And what I mean by that is I am a 33, right? And my length is usually like a 27, 29. With vintage Levi's, they actually run smaller. So a waist I feel like is like a 32 to 31, and the length is like perfect. But the problem is that like the waist is so tight that like I can't bend down. I could wear this if I want to, but I literally can't sit down. The thing is, 33 is actually not my true waist. My true waist is around 30 to 29. So I'm confident that if I do work out, lose some weight, getting on that health tip, you know, you can see some fade on the outside of the seam. I feel like when it comes to vintage Levi's, you should try to find one that isn't as distressed, because you want to get these type of jeans so you can actually make your own distressing, you know? And that's something that I love about finding vintage Levi's, is that you see these people getting ones that have like blood stains or like paint marks or like distressing on the knee, or if it's super blown out. And I feel like that speaks character, but wouldn't it be so cool to have your own pair of denim that you basically did everything in? I bargained the person, and honestly, I'm super satisfied. Also, the pants is actually wide as well, so it looks kind of dumb on me because I'm kind of short, but with a little bit of hemming and tapering, I feel like this would be perfect after your boy loses that weight. How I would wear this is, you know, I would honestly wear this during the summer, not as much though compared to like fall, winter. I would wear this with like simple shirt, some Jordans on my feet, some high tops, maybe roll it up if I feel like having that cropped look. So on to the next item. Shout out to the person who sent me this hat from Canada. This is basically how it looks. It says McDonald's Racing. Your boy loves McDonald's. McDonald's, if you're watching this, sponsor your boy. But it says McDonald's Racing. I'm loving it. It kind of looks weird at first, but if you look at the bill, it does have like, you know, those leaves you see in like Greek stories, Greek movies, Greek mythology, or like Greek stores, whatever. But you do have that little brief right here, and on the right side it says Porsche Prestige. Your boy loves Porsche. And on the left side, I guess this belongs to a guy named Martin Harvey, number 8. That I don't really care about, to be honest. But on the back, it says Champion Master Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge Canada by Yokohama. It's 2018, and basically I was super stoked because I love cars and I just love character and small details, and this literally spoke to me, and I was like, dude, I gotta get this hat. I lowballed the dude for like maybe $5 less, and he went with it. Super stoked because pricing from Canada to like United States is super expensive, or international in general super expensive. The problem with it was that the buckle part of the strap actually was loose. And what I mean by that is like literally if I were to tug the strap, it literally would have fallen off. I wouldn't know, and I would have worn my hat like loose and stupid. And it was kind of upsetting, you know, because even though I got it for like an okay price, the guy put in his description that it was 10 out of 10, and it's just like, if it was 10 out of 10, then it would have been wearable, right? But if it had like some wear and tears, it would have been like maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. But dude, like literally the strap was freaking coming off, and I had to resew it. Yeah guys, you'll see me wearing this like literally every season with a simple shirt. Maybe if I want to rock a more vintage outfit, and just something more simple, I guess you could say, and not something so loud in a sense. Like I wouldn't wear this hat if I'm wearing like a crazy printed shirt or crazy printed outerwear jacket, just because there's just too much details, right? There's just so much that your eyes is going to be looking at. If you're wondering the price for the hat, it's right here. That's it for my last item. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said before, I hope you guys know that I actually got each package, Lysol it down, washed them, and I air dried them before I even wore them. Please, by all means, make sure you guys are extra careful. You don't want to catch, you know, virus and all that other stuff. But in my opinion, was this freaking worth it? I'm kind of mixed about it, and the reason why I say that is because, you know, the pants, you know, I got my measurements, went with the description, wore it, and it barely fits me. So that's kind of like, that's like a con. And also the hat, you know, the hat was cool. I really like it, and it was easy fix. But the problem is, like, that dude said it was 10 out of 10. It's just like, you know, I could have got it for like a lower price. If you want to bite the bullet on a nice vintage piece, I say just do it. Just know that it may not reach your expectations. I would probably online thrift if I'm getting, you know, vintage jeans, because it's so much more cheaper, and probably size up. And I would honestly buy more thrifted shirts just because it's so much more easier to compensate or like change your outfits according to that shirt. As long as if you know your measurements, I think you should be fine. So the grand total of everything, including shipping, is this much, and your boy successfully thrifted online for under $100. Were my pieces worth it? Yes and no, but honestly I'm super satisfied with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it took so long. I was super hyped on doing this video until I found out I got a package from Canada. Nothing wrong against Canadians, but that took forever. So please like, comment, subscribe, follow the gram if you guys want to see more outfits or more behind the scenes. And have a great day, guys. Stay safe, and I'm out of here. Peace out.